Good morning to all. 7th standard biology. Today's topic blood vessels. In previous class, all are studied blood consists of 4 components. Name plasma, WBC, RBC, platelets. Okay, yeah. Then today we goes to a blood vessels. There are 3 main types of blood vessels in our blood. Our body contains tube-like structures called the blood vessels. The tube-like structure, you see the picture, the blue color and the red in color. Red color indicate arteries, blue vein. Okay. Our body contains tube-like structures called the blood vessels that help in the transportation of blood throughout our body. Our body contains 3 types of blood vessels based on the function that they perform. Okay, that they perform. The tubes are pipes that carry blood throughout the body. It runs between the heart and the rest of the body. There are 3 major types of blood vessels in our body: arteries, veins and capillaries. First you studied arteries. These carry blood from the heart to all parts of the body. Okay, it's an important one. These carry blood from the heart to all parts of the body. These lie quite deep under our skin and cannot be seen easily. Okay, it cannot be seen easily. Arteries have a thick elastic wall as the blood flows at high pressure due to pumping action from the heart through arteries. No valves are present in the arteries. The main artery, example aorta, is connected to the left ventricle of the heart. You study briefly next class. Okay, it carries oxygenated blood from the left ventricle to all parts of the body except the lungs. Listen. It carries oxygenated blood from the left ventricle to all parts of the body except the lungs. Another artery called pulmonary artery is connected to the right ventricle of the heart and carries deoxygenated lungs. Okay, briefly study laterly. Then veins. So artery means it carry blood from the heart to all parts of the body. Okay, it carries blood heart to all parts of the body. Veins. These are blood vessels that carry blood from all parts of the body back to the heart. Okay, listen. Carry blood from all parts of the body back to the heart. These tube-like blood vessels are situated just under the skin and it can easily be seen as greenish blue tubes or lines below the skin. Okay, you see in your skin, it can easily seen the greenish in blue color tubes. Okay, it is called veins. This carry deoxygenated blood from the body parts to the heart. Veins have a thin walls and blood flows at low pressure through the veins. Therefore, veins have valves. Okay, arteries have no valves. Veins have valves in them which allow the blood to flow in one direction and prevent the black flow of blood in veins. Usually, veins carry deoxygenated blood. Arteries carry oxygenated blood, okay. But pulmonary veins that is connected to the left atrium of the heart carries oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. Listen, you see the picture, you see the slide, differences between arteries and veins. First column artery, the second one is vein. The artery is a thick walled tube present deep under the skin, okay. It's a important. Vein, it is a thin walled tubes lying just below the skin. Artery deep under the skin, then vein just below the skin, okay. Artery cannot be seen easily. Vein appears as a greenish blue inline under the skin, okay. Arteries does not possess valves. Veins has valves which present the black flow of blood. Then it carries oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery. It carries deoxygenated blood except pulmonary vein, okay. Blood flows at high pressure. Vein blood flows at low pressure only, okay. Now we goes to a pulse rate. What is pulse? We know that the heart pumps the blood in the arteries. This continuous pumping of blood in the arteries result in their rhythmic throbbing, which is called pulse, okay. Listen, you know your pulse rate. Place the middle and index finger, you see the picture. Place the middle and index finger of your right hand on the inner side of your left wrist, okay. You will feel the throbbing movement at this place. Is a tiny one, okay. A minute rhythmic sound is you heard. This throbbing is called the pulse. The pulse is produced due to the blood flowing in the arteries. Listen, this throbbing is called the rhythmic sound is called the pulse. The pulse is produced due to the blood flowing in the arteries. And now count the number of beats or pulse in 1 minute. The number of beats per minute is called pulse rate, okay, which is called pulse rate. Pulse rate is number of heartbeats per minutes, okay. Pulse rate means number of heartbeats per minutes. Artery, then throbbing movement due to the flow of blood in arteries is known as pulse, okay. At the resting phase, a normal person has a pulse rate between 72 to 80 beats per minute. How many? 70 to 80 beats per minute. Run for about 5 minutes and again measure the pulse rate. You will notice that the pulse rate per minute will be increased after running, okay. Then we see in the capillaries. These are extremely thin blood vessels that connect the arteries to vein, okay. Capillaries is a small blood vessels called capillaries. A small blood vessel is called capillaries. The arteries divided themselves into capillaries, which then deliver oxygenated blood to the tissues in the body, okay. Then these capillaries take up the deoxygenated blood from the tissues to the vein. These are extremely thin blood vessels that connect the arteries to veins. These allows substance to pass from blood into the body cell and also from the body cell into the blood. The exchange of a substance like food, oxygen, carbon dioxide, etc. Okay, between the blood and the body cells takes place through the capillaries. So capillaries are smaller vessels of arteries and veins. Okay. Then you studied a pulmonary, a special type of artery and vein. There are two special type of blood vessels, pulmonary arteries and pulmonary veins. First you studied the pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery is a special blood vessels that connect the heart to the lungs. Okay, that connect heart to the lungs. It takes blood that contains less oxygen. Less oxygen means deoxygenated blood. Okay, from the heart to the lungs. Okay, listen. It takes the pulmonary artery takes blood that contains a deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs. Okay, hence it is unlike all other arteries that carry oxygen rich blood. All arteries carry oxygen rich blood, but the pulmonary artery carries only deoxygenated blood. Okay, Amma? Pulmonary vein. Next, pulmonary vein. The pulmonary vein is a special blood vessels that connect to the lungs and the heart. It carries oxygen rich from the lungs to the heart. Okay, pulmonary artery heart to the lungs, but pulmonary vein connect lungs to the heart. Okay, it carries oxygen rich lungs to the heart. Hence it is unlike all other that carry oxygen less blood. All veins are carry oxygen less blood, but the pulmonary vein carry oxygen rich blood. Okay, then we studied here group blood groups. Okay, listen ma, what is it? Oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood. Listen, the blood carry oxygen in its called oxygenated blood. For example, it is called oxygenated blood. In oxygen, the oxygenated blood comes from the lungs, where oxygen from the fresh air gets mixed into the blood and is carried towards the heart. Okay, the blood that is rich in carbon dioxide, for example, oxygen has been used by tissues and organs, so it is called deoxygenated blood. It is formed in all the organs of the body except lungs. Okay, oxygenated blood is bright red in color, while deoxygenated blood is darker in color. Okay, then we studied here blood groups. The blood group of individual human beings always remain unchanged throughout their life. Okay, Carl Landsteiner described the human blood can be divided into 4 groups: A, B, AB and O. Okay, yeah. These are named on the basis of a substance present in the blood or BC. Listen, every man has one of these 4 groups of blood, which is inherited from parent to offspring, and is never changed if a person gets injured and a heavy blood loss occurs. There is a need to give blood of other people to the patient. Blood donation. Okay, the person who gives the blood is called a donor, while the person who receives the blood is called the recipient. Okay, that is blood donation. You see the picture, you see the slide blood group, you see the slide blood group who can donate blood to, or who can receive blood from. Okay, A group, A blood group can donate A and AB. A group can receive blood from A and O group. Okay, blood group B can donate blood to blood group B and AB. Blood group B can receive blood from group B and group O. Okay, then blood group AB, it can donate blood to only AB. Okay, but AB can receive blood from all the groups A blood group A, group B, AB and O. Okay, then O group. The O group, all the group have donate blood to others. For example, group A, group B, AB and O. But it can receive blood from O only. Okay. The process of donation of blood from one person to another is called blood transfusion. Okay, which name? Blood transfusion. Before donation, the blood group must be matched because transfusion of different groups can be dangerous. The RBCs of the patient receiving blood will stick together and may cause the death of the patient. This matching of blood group is called blood group compatibility. It can be shown as flows. Okay. Today we studied the blood vessels, pulse rate, pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein, then blood group. Okay, these are blood vessels. Next day class we will study heart. Okay, thank you.